everyone, it's Darla from Crafty Yarn Owl. Welcome. So I have a few objects I want to show you. There's something that's complete and there's something that's not complete. A couple of things. Okay, so let's first of all take a look at another hat and scarf I made. So here it is right here in this video. Now I've made another hat and scarf for my tutorial, which I'll link below. This is the hat. And this is the scarf that goes with it. I really like how this yarn works up with this stitch. Hope you can see that good. Because it's variegated and the colorways, just I think, you know, because of this stitch, the way the colorways work up, I think is really cool. What do you guys think? And I so wish I could tell you what yarn this is, but of course it was in my stash with no label. There's kind of rusty browns, there's greens, there's kind of a lighter brown in there. Yeah, it's very pretty. So I'm sorry I can't tell you what kind of yarn it is, but this is what I had left from my stash. Not enough to do one more row. But yeah, this is going to be donated either to Rose Likes Crochet, so she can donate it to the domestic abuse organization called Wings. Of course, I'll link Rose below. And they're accepting hat and scarf sets in September. I made a few so far. They're either going to be donated, well, some will be donated to Rose, some will be donated locally. And yeah, so I wish I could tell you. And I think I used a 5.5 millimeter hook. Wish I could tell you what yarn this is. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate that so much. So the next item is a WIP. A couple of my yarny sisters told me about the crochet crowd having an owl tutorial. So I'm like, I gotta make an owl, right? And they knew I would want to. First of all, I'll show you the yarn I did not use. I bought specifically to make this owl, but I did not use it. And the reason is I could not find my stitches. And it was the yarn that Crochet Crowd used in their tutorial. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that yarn. So let's take a look at that. Okay, I bought the Yarnspirations Bernat blanket, the Ogo Tango Free Quick Start, it says. I got this at Walmart. I think I paid $7.97 Canadian. And it's a bulky 6, 100% polyester. There are 300 grams in here, 220 yards, and this colorway is milk and honey. So what you do is you rip off the outside of it. There is, you know, it's in a circle. There's a plastic wire inside. You pull it apart, cut that wire, pull it out, and then you start, oh, excuse me, my supervisor. Excuse your butt. She hit my camera with her butt. All right, so then the colors, they are actually tied together, but you can pull them out. And there they are tied together. You can cut that off if you want. I wasn't going to be crocheting in a continuous, with a continuous strand. So I started from the outside of this one And yeah, it requires or suggests an 8mm hook, and I think that's what I tried using with it. Do you have any ideas what I could use that yarn for? Because the tutorial called for single crochets, I think that was my problem. I couldn't find the stitches. I missed a stitch. Oh, it was a nightmare for me, but that's just me. So let's take a look at my work in progress of the owl, because I'm using a different yarn for it, and there'll be a clip after this one showing the yarn that I chose to use. And I mean, if you have scrap yarn, you could make this owl. All right, so this is the start of it. This is the body going into the head. So it's going to be smaller than with using that other Ogo yarn, and leave long tails to, you know, sew everything together. So that's the body. I have it partially stuffed inside there. And let's see, these are the wings. And it will be sewn on. Cute already. And let's see, I'm not going to be able to hold everything with just two hands. But these will be the eyes. I made 2 of them. And then you put safety eyes in the middle. Oh, it's sticking there. All right. And this will be the nose. I think it goes, yeah, I think it points down. Well, oops, oh, body parts everywhere. Uh-oh. Okay, so this will be the nose. It's just, it looks like a slice of pizza. And then these are the feet. I have to figure out how the feet are supposed to go on there by watching the rest of that video. But I'll put the link to the tutorial below. So I'm going to pick up the body parts, and I'm gonna show you in this next clip the yarn I'm using. What I'm using for the owl is Big Twist Soft, 100% acrylic. There's 170 grams in here, 320 yards, and this colorway is white. And it's a medium 4. Suggested hook size is a 6mm and needles are 5mm. I think I might have used, I think I'm using a 5mm. And so it doesn't take a lot from this one. This one, I'm not sure what it is. It's very soft, but it was in my stash. Not sure. It's a gray color though. And then this, this was in my stash. I made a headband / cowl and fingerless gloves. Did I make something else? Probably, but anyway, I'll put those tutorials below. This might be, I love this yarn. So there you go, you can use scrap yarn. Okay, so I don't normally make amigurumis. I'm into ladies' wearables more. So what's your favorite thing to make? What's your favorite thing to crochet or knit, if you knit? I don't knit. And anyway, so I showed you guys some Mary Maxim super soft yarn. I did a yarn haul, and it was this beautiful colorways, and I'm giving away 3 of each of these colorways in a giveaway, so make sure you go enter. All right, so I thought, you know, I want to make something. Somebody, one of my beautiful yarny sisters said that they thought, I'm not sure if you had said the sands color would look good in a shawl. I thought, I'm going to design a shawl. Thank you for that. See, you guys inspire me. So with one of these, and I've not completed the shawl yet, and I still have probably, well, I guess I have less than half a ball. See, this is how much is in here? 350 yards, so I haven't even used a whole ball yet. And this is what I've left. And I am designing a shawl. So there'll be a tutorial. I think it'll be next week. I won't be able to get it done this week. But I will show you how this yarn is working up. And you know what? It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, do we have a front? I think this is the front. So again, this is the Sans color. Ooh, what do you guys think? I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to use. But oh my goodness, if I'm going to use 2 balls, I'm not sure. Yeah, but the tutorial, I'm going to do the tutorial in a different yarn, but I will show this one, of course, in the tutorial. But yeah, I have these. I'm not sure if they show up too well on the screen, but there's some fancy stitches, and they're really not hard to make. Let's see, where can I show you the best ones? In the yellow, maybe? I hope you can see that. But there's some fancy stitches in there, and they're not hard, like I just said. Oh, I think I can really see them here in this pinkish. Oh, come on. Oh, where's my other hand when I need it? Okay, so, yeah. But it's really easy to make. And I tell you, this yarn is easy to work with, at least for the stitches I'm doing. It is easy to work with. I had to frog just a little. When I was making my little fancy stitches, I missed a stitch, and so I'm checking to make sure, so I don't have to go too far back if I have to frog. So I didn't have to go far back, but it really did tug quite a bit because of that. Do you see that halo on there? Yeah, so one of my beautiful yarny sisters again said when she needs to frog the haloed yarn, I believe it was to hold right close to that very stitch and work it out. And so that's what I did. And it tugged a little, but I got it out and I didn't get too frustrated. But yeah, I think this yarn works up amazing in a shawl. You are right. I am gonna block it to show the stitches more, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it is so incredibly soft. So soft. It is unbelievably soft. And I bet this is gonna be warm. Yes. Oh, so there you go. The tutorial will be out next week. Like I said, I'm going to use a different yarn, and the reason is because quite often I like to use different sizes of yarn, different weights of yarn to do my tutorials. Like this is a 4 weight, and they're counting that halo on it to make it a 4 weight. I'm going to probably do the tutorial in a 3 weight that doesn't have that halo on it, just to show you how it works up differently with different yarns. So there was something else I was going to say, I forgot. Oh. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to. Oh, also with this kind of yarn, I don't know if your house is dry like mine, but whoa, I don't know. Is it going to work now? Like when I was working with it, it was sticking. Oh, you can't even see that direction. But because it's so dry because it's so dry in my house, the yarn clings to me or flies away in the air, so it's hard to do a tutorial. I did one using yarn with a halo like this, and yeah, it was a little annoying because you're filming and then you gotta, oh, it's just so annoying. So yeah, so I won't be using that type of yarn to do the actual tutorial. All right, so I think that's it for today. Yeah, so please go over and enter that giveaway for these yarns if you like them, if you want to try to win some. Like I said, there'll be three of each of these colors, and there's a notebook and pencils and chocolate. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.